Good morning, everybody. I hope you can all hear me and see me. Okay, we've got a few minutes. I'm just going to share my screen so you can have a guess what we're going to be doing today. Let's share this and I'll just let you all have a look at that. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Another week has passed us by. Another week of interesting things happening regarding the horrible coronavirus. I hope everybody's well and healthy and getting through these very, very strange times. Got a few minutes. So I believe I asked last week, if I'm correct in saying, for everyone to bring a towel. I believe I said that. And if I didn't, I apologize. If you have an easy access, it will be really helpful if you have it. A towel, or I'm going to be using a scarf because I prefer it. So everyone's got a scarf, a towel, a pair of leggings, an extra long pillowcase. If you're at home, you might be able to locate that. That would be wonderful if you can have a quick rummage to see what you can come across. Okay, while we're sitting here, just start with your feet firmly on the ground. Take a nice comfortable seat. Today preferably would be good sitting on a seat. We shan't be standing today. Okay, and just while we're waiting, if everyone would just like to take a nice few deep breaths in. Tuning in to your in-breath. And just exhaling any tension you might have in your out-breath. Okay. Just closing your eyes. Taking this half an hour to yourself. Forgetting about any troubles, any negative feelings. Just eliminate them from your mind for the next half an hour. Today is going to be neck and shoulder self-care and massage. That's what we'll be doing today. And if anyone's just arrived, I've asked if anybody can get, depending where you are, if you don't have it, it's not the end of the world, but if you can, get a towel or a scarf or a pair of leggings or an extra long pillowcase that we will be using during our session today. Okay. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Disability Foundation's Wellbeing webinar that we have every day now at midday. I believe this will be changing in the month of October, and I believe it will be starting at 10:30 instead of 12 o'clock. But for the rest of this month, as I'm aware, it will be 12 o'clock every day. Today, I'll be offering everybody some self-massage techniques for the neck and shoulders in order to help relax any tension, any problematic areas, anything that we can do just to make ourselves more comfortable. Some of you might be shielding, some of you might be at work and can't get away for any type of hands-on treatments. So as you know, Disability Foundation is a charity, and we do rely on donations. So fingers crossed you're enjoying our sessions, and any donations are welcome, and that would be to tdf.org.uk. Most importantly today, I'd just like you all to be aware that anything that we're going to do, I want you all to work within your comfort, within your own comfort, range of comfort, should I say. I'd just like you to stop. Maybe you're working on your own, nobody can see you, we can't see or hear you, you can only see me, and nobody else can see or hear you. So just, you know, work at your own pace and just enjoy yourself. You might also need today, actually, if you've got any type of oil or lubricant, I've just got a bit of lotion here that I'm going to be using. And like I said, if you have a moment, to see if anybody else has shown up. I don't think there has been. So, okay, yeah, if you've got a towel or a scarf, would be great. Okay, hopefully by the end of this session, your neck should all feel a little bit better kind of range of movement going on there, kind of encouraging fluids to move to the area to give an ease of movement. Okay, so I would like to start. I'd like everyone just to sit comfortably, feet firmly placed on the floor, okay, and perhaps maybe at the moment you could sit on your hands. Okay, and I'd like you just all to take a nice few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, really keeping the shoulders relaxed, which is why it's quite a nice idea to sit on your hands, because it kind of encourages your shoulders to stay down. Okay, imagine you're drawing your shoulder blades back together. I also say sometimes imagine your shoulder blades are trying to kiss each other. So you're just trying to really encourage your posture, and you know, we don't want people to be too hunched over. Okay, so just take a nice few deep breaths. Okay, just make your neck nice and tall. Imagine there's a gold cord coming up through the center of your head, up to the sky. Lovely. Just exhaling any tensions, any worries. Exhale them out through your out breath. And take in nice fresh air through your nose. And then breathing out through your mouth. And just keep breathing. Okay, now I'd like us all to start by just doing some nice shoulder rolls. We're just going to be warming up our shoulders. Okay, try and go as wide as you can. And then bring your shoulders forward. Okay, and we're just going to start bringing our chin towards our chest, dropping your neck down. Noticing any areas of tension or tightness. You can very, very gently move your head, possibly to the left, very slightly. Imagine it's a telescope, and you're just trying to find those little areas that might be pulling down a little bit further back than you'd like, or a little bit too deep. Okay, and just really focusing on pulling down that neck and really dropping those shoulders. So you're getting a lovely long stretch through your cervical spine. Okay, and I'd like you all just to put your hands on your heart. Okay, and then gently bring your neck up and extend your neck all the way back, gently pushing down on your heart, pushing down onto the chest. You're really kind of opening up this whole area. Okay, just sinking your hands in, closing your eyes and breathing in deeply through your nose and exhaling all of that tension through your mouth. Okay, I'd like you now just to put your hands down by your sides, and I'd like you to take your left ear to your left shoulder. Okay, and just holding it there. And again, trying to notice any areas you might feel it pulling down further towards your back of your spine. Some of you might be feeling it down the side of your neck. Some people might even be feeling it down here along the front of your chest. And you find those little spots, just maybe drop into that stretch and finely tune it. And then bring your head back to the center. And then do the same. Oh, ow, ow, that hurts on the right side. Okay, so you're just going to hold. And then bring it back into the center. Okay. So what I'd like us all to do now is just shrug your shoulders and just give the top of your back a nice squeeze. Yeah. And that's probably hurting from our little stretching. Okay. Give it a nice squeeze. Okay. So what I'd like us to do now, if you can all, I will turn to the side, and I'd like you to find the spine of your scapula, so the top of your shoulder blade. You'll feel a bony prominence just at the back here. Now, some of you might not be able to get too far back. Just go as far back as is comfortable for you. So some of you might only be able to get to this point. That's okay. Some might be able to get much, much further back. Just try to find the fleshy part. And I just want you to let your hands sink right in. And you're going to slowly drag your fingers across the top, coming towards your collarbone. That's it. Keep doing that. I'm just going to apply a little bit of lubricant here. I've got some lotion. Okay, so I'm just going to. Okay, so the key, as I always say, is to go slowly. The slower you go, the more you can really feel those muscle fibers melting underneath your fingertips. Okay, so I want you to really sink your fingers into the back above the shoulder blade and just let it melt. Just feel the unsticking of the muscles as you're dragging it forward towards your shoulder blade. And then we're going to do it one more time. You might want to move your hand in slightly if you're able to. Again, finding the fleshy part and just dragging it across towards your collarbone. Lovely. Okay, once we've done that, we're just using your 3 fingers, perhaps 3 or 4 fingers, whatever's comfortable, making small circular motions, again, in the fleshy part of the top of whichever side you're working on. Now, if you tend to find any little points that might be really painful, the ouchy bits, I like to call them, I want you to really find those spots and let those fingers sink in and hold it for about 8 seconds. And then once you let go, you're just going to move along. Again, you can kind of come closer towards the side of your neck, seeing if you can spot any little areas. Oops, I found one right there. So I'm going to hold that for 8 seconds. Ow. It hurts. Okay, and then you're just going to let it go. Okay, great. And so what we're going to do now on this side, we're going to feel for the cervical spine, to the bony bit in the center of your neck, okay? And then you're just going to basically drag the muscle. You're going to sink your fingers in to the side, and you're going to allow, again, very slowly, let your fingers sink in and drag along until you come about, I'd say around to just about the line where your ear lobe is, okay? So again, you're going to sink it in, you're going to work your way down, so you start at the top of the cervical spine. I want you to sink your fingers in and then drag it across as slowly as you can. And really, again, feel those muscles melting away. And then we'll do it one more time, again, coming across, finding the spine, letting the fingers sink in, and dragging it all the way across. Lovely, that should feel nice and warm. Those muscles should be warming up by now. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to use the hand at the side that you've been working on. And all I want you to do is get your knuckles like so. And starting again from the bottom, at the base of your neck. Okay, so around here, you're going to get those knuckles and slowly, slowly push them up into the mastoid process just below, which is the bony prominence behind your ear. Okay, we're going to do that 3 times. Get those knuckles and let them slowly, slowly, slowly work your way up. And then we'll do that one more time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. In fact, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm actually leaning on the table. I'm leaning on the table here, which is allowing me to kind of put more pressure into my neck, if you can see that. So if you imagine you're on this side, I'm working on my right side, and I'm just allowing the pressure of the table is allowing me to really, really put more pressure into my neck. And it feels, for me personally, it feels much better. I like it quite firm. Okay. All right, lovely. So let's just give them a little bit, warm them up. Okay. Give them a nice grab. Just grab that tissue. Okay, and now we're going to go on to the other side. So I'm going to start again. We are going to get some lotion. Just a tiny bit. You don't want it too slippery, otherwise you won't be able to actually grab the tissue. You just need a little bit. So let's start by just making really nice circles. Oh, that does feel quite nice. Oh, I didn't realize I was this tight. Ah, okay, right. I'll stop complaining. So here we go. So what I want you to do is find that the bone of your scapula, so the top of the shoulder blade. Find the fleshy part. Okay, now let those fingers. You could also actually, if you want, you could use put your hand, the opposite hand, to support your elbow. Okay, so that's another idea. And again, as you can see, I'm just gonna slowly sink in and let it drop down. And again, moving along, finding a different area, letting it just melt through your fingers, applying enough pressure that you can really feel those muscles melting underneath your fingertips. And one more time. Okay, now remember what I was saying. I want you to just have a little palpate and find any little tender spots that you might find working along this area. Quite common to find them deep in this area. Okay, so it's quite common to find them there. And if you do find any spots that are really tender, which are called trigger points, they're small areas of contracted muscle which cause tenderness. Okay, and then I just want you to sink your fingers in and hold for about 8 seconds. And then let it go. And then maybe have a little search for another one, see if you can find any more. Okay. So let's just warm that area up again. Okay, we're going to go for the neck. And we are now going to lean on the table. Like I said, you can use the table as a support. And then we're just going to, with our knuckles, we're just going to work our way up into the occiput. Okay, so you're kind of going up where I said there, which is the mastoid process, which is the bony prominence behind your ear. And the occiput is the part along the ridge of our back of our neck, where you find the soft fleshy bit. Okay, so we're just going to use those knuckles again, working along the neck, and really slowly go right into the top of the occiput. And let's do that one more time. I like to use these 2 knuckles here and going right underneath into this area behind the ear also feels great. Okay, and then we're just going to do what we did earlier. You're going to find the bony prominence at the back of your neck, the cervical spine. We're going to start at the top and we're going to do it in sections going down. Okay, and all I want you to do is go next to the bony prominence, sink your fingers in, and again use the table as a support, and you can drag it along and bring it around to the side of your neck. And again, I'm going to do that, bring it around slowly to the front of our neck. Fabulous. And one more time. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just give it a nice, use your whole, you could use all 4 fingers now and just really massage all around wherever you can along the top of the shoulders and then coming into the neck. Okay, so now I've asked everybody to bring along a towel. So this is what we are going to be doing. Okay, now you can do this on your own anytime. It's really great for kind of neck traction and just getting your neck, getting a deeper stretch. Okay, so what you're going to start with is you're going to put your towel around your neck. Okay, and if you all follow me, it'll probably be easier. So what I suggest is you're going to hold the left side up with your right hand, and your left hand is just going to hold this side. So this is really just a support, okay? And then all we're going to do is take this, I'm going to turn my head in the opposite direction. And now, as you see, this gives me great leverage to really get a deeper stretch from what I would be able to do if I did it on my own. And you can hold it, you can hold this as wherever's comfortable. You don't want it feeling like it's strangling you at all. So if that's happening, just bring your arm lower down. You can work yourself with the towel and maybe move it up or down slightly. You might find it more comfortable slightly across the jaw. Some of you might find it more comfortable a little bit higher. And like with most stretches, I want you to hold them for at least 30 seconds. So we're going to do the same on the opposite side, okay? So we're going to now hold the right side with your left hand, just to hold it up. And my right hand is holding the left side down here, just as a lever. And all I'm going to do is look, we start off, I'm going to look behind my shoulder and then bring this, and you can see the difference in how much more of a stretch it's allowing me to do. So if I do my own stretch, like so, that's probably as far as I can go. If I bring this up, it really gives me a great stretch. You want to make sure the opposite shoulder is down, okay? And again, you can play around with it. You can hold it up. You can hold it across your jaw. You might find it a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so that's the side stretching. Okay, and then we have a lovely one which can feel really, really great. If you're feeling, a lot of people love it when they get their neck stretched when they go for a massage. Well, you can kind of do this yourself. Obviously, it's not as good as the real thing, but you're going to get your towel, okay? And then you're going to place it under the base of your skull, the occiput it's called. That's where all the muscles attach. It's in the soft, squishy bit, just at the base of your skull, okay? And all I'm going to do is take this around like so and lift. So depending on how long your towel is, I'll start again. You're going to hold it. Okay, and you're just going to pull it. If you imagine you've got bunny rabbit ears, okay? So my thumbs are the ears, and I'm looking up towards my thumbs, okay? And as I'm looking up towards my thumbs, I'm pulling up. Now, as always, any pain, do not continue, just stop. If anything's at your comfort zone, you leave it. So this is really good for traction. You can also bring it down. There's another one where you can pull it down, and you can also push your head against the towel, which gives you a deeper stretch. So we'll start again. So traction is just up. It doesn't feel like it's doing much, but believe me, it's pulling up on that spine, getting more space within the vertebrae, allowing more fluids to come into the area, which can in turn give much more ease of movement, better range of motion. So that's up, and then we can put it around like this. If we start back to the beginning one more time, and then you can bring it here, and you can help pull it down. So it's quite good. You can, again, work at your own comfort level. I can get a really good stretch on doing that. I am resisting my scarf here, so I'm slightly pushing back with my head, which is allowing me to pull down a little bit further. Okay, so hopefully you took some of that in and you can have a little practice at home. I think that's it for today. I'm just now going to give you a little reading, okay? And I'm just going to share my screen to give you an image so you don't have to be staring at me all the time. Just hang on 2 seconds. Okay. Lovely. So this will probably go over our 12:30 time, maybe 3 minutes or so. So if you all have the time, I'd love you just to sit back and enjoy our reading for today. So as always, I'd like to thank you all for being here today. As you know, my name is Martine, and I welcome you all to this guided meditation. It's good to know that your brain and body have a blueprint for breathing. You don't need to learn how to breathe. Your body knows how to do that for you, just like blinking your eyes. During this guided meditation, you know that you are free to move whenever you need to make yourself even more comfortable as you like, because you are in control. You can let go of the need to do anything. Maybe you'll even find that it feels good to let go of your expectations about this journey. You're free to just flow with the experience, detaching, breathing, just being. Now I'd like you all to take a nice deep breath in through your nostrils and hold that energy inside your body for just a few moments. And when you let it out, slowly now, imagine you are exhaling out the soles of your feet, letting go. And one more time, take a nice deep breath in. And when you let it out now, slowly, imagine breathing out accumulative thoughts and tensions in your body. And one last time, take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. And imagine cleansing yourself from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, letting go. As you continue to breathe in your natural way now, you can allow your body to relax, so you can rest assured your body knows how to relax, allowing that inner intelligence to do the work for you. And it will continue to do so comfortably, effortlessly. Focus on your mouth. Let your teeth part just a little bit. Some may notice the jaw drops a little bit and relaxes more. This process alone will send messages to the rest of your body and to the rest of your facial muscles, and they will relax all by themselves. There are almost 80 different muscles in our face, and one may wonder how many of them are actually relaxing right now, and which ones are just starting to let go. Some people are aware of the feeling of lightness or heaviness, and some people don't notice anything. Still, they allow themselves to let go in their own way because they enjoy feeling good. Nothing is important now except enjoying the fact that every cell in your body knows how to relax. Some people are surprised when they notice that their body is becoming heavier or more comfortable than it was at the beginning of this journey. Some people notice that the right and left foot feel slightly different. Some find maybe the left foot is heavier than the right or lighter than the left. And some people may notice a tingling sensation or a numb sensation in their feet. And some people get surprised in a good way when they notice that the feeling in their hands has changed since I started talking. Tingling, numbness, heavier. in a pleasant, peaceful way, while some people notice nothing at all. You're doing great. I do wonder if you can imagine a snow globe. Can you imagine a snow globe? Imagine you're holding one. Maybe you can get sense of the heaviness, the form, or maybe it's just the colors and the shape that catch your attention. Imagine that you shake it and all those snowflakes are swirling and dancing inside that globe. Imagine that the snowflakes are all of your thoughts from today swirling around inside. Put the snow globe down now, and as you do so, you'll start to notice in your mind, one by one, the snowflakes sink down, ready to go into a deeper, deeper, relaxed state. And the snow globe becomes more clear and more tranquil, more and more peaceful as they lay down to rest, relaxing completely. Imagine now a wave of relaxation flowing down from your head into your temples, letting go of the muscles in your forehead, feeling the muscles going smooth and relaxed, resting your eyes. Give thanks to your eyes. Give thanks to the gift of sight and let them know it's okay to relax and let go safely, naturally. Imagine the muscles in and around your eyes, inside your eyes and behind your ears, melting like an ice cube in warm water. Imagine a wave of relaxation flowing down into the muscles of your neck and your shoulders, and feel the muscles letting go, as if a weight is being lifted off your shoulders and you can feel calmer now. Feel the soothing relaxation flowing down the back of your spine like a golden light of unconditional love, flowing down and down into your lower back. And in your own way, just feel your body drifting into total, total relaxation. And in your own pace, in your own way, like a tree naturally letting go of the leaves in autumn, so the winter can do its work when spring comes, the fresh and green leaves can blossom. Maybe the muscles in your arms can relax more. And now from your shoulders, relaxing through to your elbows, to your wrists, all the way down to your fingertips. Become aware of your fingertips. They may be tingling. Continue breathing deeply, slowly, and fully. Allow a wave of relaxation to flow down into your chest and your tummy, relaxing all the stomach muscles. And with each breath you allow yourself to drift in your own way. Letting the flow of relaxation going through into your hips and your thighs and your knees, like a golden light of unconditional love going down and down, all the way down to the tips of your toes. You may be feeling parts of your body are feeling more comfortable now as you continue to relax. Some parts of your body may feel heavy, some light, but whatever you are feeling right now is exactly as it should be. Okay, everybody. So, everyone, you're more than welcome to just wake your fingers up, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Just come around and just take a last few deep breaths before you have to go back to whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for coming along today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, as we always say, please make a donation. We are most grateful. I hope to see you all next week. And yeah, next week, perhaps you could bring for me another towel. So towels, leggings, like I said, if you've got, or a scarf. We'll do maybe a little bit more work using the towel. And yeah, okay. Have a lovely day, everybody. Enjoy. And I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for coming.